Hey Aquarius, welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your October 2019 reading for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if this is you, I hope you subscribe. If you like what you see here and want to see more of it, I will be doing weekly readings and then definitely always a monthly reading for you. And if you comment and ask for certain things, I may be willing and able to do those as well. At some point, I'm going to do a video about all the cards and what do they mean, how do they interrelate, all that good stuff. So if you've been watching for a while and you're kind of picking up how to do the cards off of YouTube, that might be really helpful. I've been reading tarot for over 20 years, and I'm also a fully licensed therapist. So I've got a clinical and a macro license. So the macro is I can run a big agency or a nonprofit. And the clinical, of course, is that I can diagnose and treat. So as we get along here together, I will probably infuse things that I've learned from therapy, from doing therapy. And also, too, I've grown up around the recovery table. So alcohol and drug addiction, recovery, and treatment. So I know a little bit about that also. So I'll offer you what I can. It's kind of like free therapy and tarot rolled into one for you. At the end of the reading, I'm going to do an oracle card. This month, we're going to do the Wild Offering Oracle. I don't see many people using that one, and it's really spiritual and just a very nice card. So what do we have going on here for Aquarius for October 2019 for Aquarius? Aquarius. So I shuffled the cards already, but I shuffle them a little bit more so you can see I'm actually not orchestrating a reading here. I've got whatever the universe gives me. All right, I've already had this one here. It's so weird because the cards that I'm getting repeatedly are in the exact same spots. That's what's really weird. And not necessarily with the same card either. So this is really strange. Oh, nice. Okay, ooh, love this. And I haven't had this one here. I haven't had the Six of Wands here. So I'm seeing, very nice. Yeah. Wow, I think your money's going to be really good. Whoever this is for, you got pentacles all over the place here. And we know those are nice, stable energy in terms of money. Let's see. Okay, and we've got a nice communication coming in here too. I always like to read the bottom of the deck. You've also got the Two of Pentacles at the bottom. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pentacles here. 4 pentacle cards. So at the heart of the matter, you've got the Three of Pentacles for union, partnership. Certainly could be work related, but coming together, working together, teamwork. And then you've got this, which is really an interesting. I keep having this too, where it's opposite energies, polar energies. So you've got the Seven of Wands here, and this is like somebody who's doing battle. So you've got, again, you know, they're moving forward though, regardless of obstacles. So I guess that's what I would say. They're moving forward regardless of what's in their past. So you got these wands, and they're kind of just pushing through with their own wand. There's new growth on all the wands. The ground below is a little bit unstable, but he's continuing to fight forward. Could be fighting for this partnership. Could be that there was something going on here that was problematic. And despite the problems, you're keeping up the effort of a partnership or a union. That's kind of what I'm feeling, because now that I look at the other cards, yeah, that's what I think it was. There was something that happened in your relationship. I mean, could be, you know, you met the future in-laws and you went, whoa, I can't be part of this crazy train. I don't think I want this. Could be something like that. Could be, I see this a lot, especially in newly married couples, working opposite hours. Or one person's, you know, also getting a master's degree, working a full-time job. They say, I just got married, I never see my spouse. Or on this day, they work different hours. I just had somebody do this the other day where they said, you know, I go to work all day, I take my grad class, and then on that night, my husband goes in early, so I don't even see him. And I said, well, that's actually probably an ideal day not to see him, because you're toast. You don't have anything left to give anyway. Be glad. So we always want to find the good in a situation. Be glad you don't see each other that day, because you don't want to give them, you know, your worst parts of you. And the other thing is too, I mean, we want support, but every single week of that I think would get a little old. So the root of things is this 10 of Cups, happy family. It's tens are a conclusion, but they can also be that conclusion of a cycle. So it could be, in this case, the conclusion of being alone, being, feeling kind of left out. You got so many partnership and just nice looking cards here. What I like about this too, Aquarius, is you've got this bracketed between the World and the 10 of Cups. I don't think you can get better than that. Temperance in the past, so being patient, just a beautiful card overall. I feel like the energy here might have been just waiting for a decision or something like that, although you do have flow here in the water. You've got movement. So, it may have been there was some kind of an obstacle that was in the way of this relationship, and it's just kind of been removed from you. So the top of this, again, this is living a life without restriction. She's very free. She can pretty much have and do whatever she wants. Complete, again, it's completing of a cycle here with the World. Great feeling, just an amazing energy overall, influencing your reading. So very nice, Aquarius. I hope I didn't call you Capricorn. It's possible I did. If I did, I didn't mean to. And then this is victory and success. So this is going to be coming in the near future. Could even be this week, within the next week, where you're feeling like whatever you have on the docket, you're going to be very successful. So maybe you have plans to go out on a date or plans to do something, and it's going to go very well. You're looking very attractive. You have it going on right now. You're in flow. And you look good, you're stable and steady and dependable, and so is the other person coming towards you. It's going to be a really very nice, balanced relationship. There's not going to be any insecurity. So sometimes, you can see where you've got like two different energies and there's just so much insecurity and ego and stuff flying around. I don't see that at all here. What I see here is just a lot of abundance and fun and celebration. Again, victory is yours, Aquarius. Victory is yours in the relationship sector, Aquarius, for the month of October. Here you have the 7 of Pentacles, and he's tending to his coins here. Maybe wondering what's next. This is actually your energy. You might be kind of wondering what is next. How serious is this going to get? Could also be, is that next thing going to bring me happiness, stability? You might be waiting. You've nourished these pentacles. So this bush full of pentacles here, you've been nourishing it and tending to it and growing it, and it's just turning out beautiful. So you're still kind of wondering and contemplative, but what's coming towards you is marriage material. You've got the Hierophant here. And this is stability, this is union, it's it's marriage, it's commitment. This is who's coming towards you, and they are looking for you to be with them. They want you to be part of a union, and it's going to be very balanced with those two scales. See how they're completely equal? It's going to be a very balanced commitment. So if your priorities are career driven with all the pentacles around you and making money and getting stable financially, they're going to respect that. It's not going to be somebody who comes in and sees you as a gravy train or somebody who's going to kind of try to take a ride on your coattails. Not at all. It's going to be somebody, sorry, my dog's starting to bark a little bit. He does that occasionally when there's people outside, and definitely other dogs. So in any event, it's going to be a very balanced, stable relationship. So money will not be an issue. I think you'll also find that whoever comes towards you is mature. This is a very mature love. It's not something that's going to be fickle, and there's no knights here or pages that kind of come in and out and do crazy stuff, and they're fun while they last, but they leave. You have communication coming, and it may be somebody that you've been dating a while that finally says, you know what, Aquarius, I love you, and I want to run the distance with you. It may very well be some kind of an offer where they see how good looking you are, how attractive you are, and they're feeling like, you know what, I really want to give this Aquarius the world. I want to be with this person. I want to, lay down roots. I want to build a life together. I want to share what we have. The Aquarius kind of can tend to be more for the group than necessarily for the individual relationship. Like, you might be the kind of person where you really want to go over to your parents' house every Sunday and have dinner with mom and dad and the family. And if your significant other is not into that, that might be a problem. You love to be in groups of people and celebrate and go out and that kind of thing. So it could also be too, maybe they're a little bit more focused on career and saying, let's just the two of us go out and get a drink and relax and have a nice quiet dinner. And you're going, well, all my friends from college are in town and I want to go hang out with them. And you can tend to be a little bit more domineering in those kinds of situations, but I don't see that here. I think whoever it is also going to catch your eye enough, and you're going to see this is the real deal. That's what I think we'll call this Aquarius. This is the real deal. You've got a commitment coming that is really like a once in a lifetime thing where it's going to be abundance, and everything. And you've got, here you do have a choice, a potential choice coming in. And I think the choice is going to be really minimal influence. I don't think it's going to be a big player in things. It's not like you're looking at another person or they're looking at another person and feeling like, there's better out there. I want to look around and see what's out there and be on Tinder while I'm dating you. It's nothing like that. It could be something too. The only real travel card I see is the world, where you could possibly be traveling the world together. I think that's the kind of relationship this is, though, where it's going to be just an unlimited, abundant, fun, adventurous kind of a relationship with good communication, clear communication, a lot of mutual respect for one another. And in kind of taking into account, hey, if you don't want to go over to my parents' house every Sunday for dinner, let's pick a Sunday and we'll compromise. You're going to be able to compromise in this relationship and respect each other and all that good stuff. So let's see our wild offering for Aquarius this month. He's so zen and peaceful and attractive. He kind of reminds me of an Aquarius a little bit. Oh, I love this. One of my favorite words, clarity, right? Because when we have clarity, we tend to take actions that are in our highest good. They're of the highest vibrational quality. So when we have clarity, we're not afraid to act and we're confident in our decisions. Clarity. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own intuition always guide the way. So I think you've got clarity here, really. I don't think there's anything terribly confusing. I don't see a lot of confusion about this. If there was some small obstacle, both of you realize it's worth it to push through that, and that's gonna dissipate anyway. I don't see it coming in the future. It's kind of like even within the next week or so, you might resolve it, or it's not going to be years from now where you're living with these obstacles. So looks really good, Aquarius, and I hope you enjoyed this. Please subscribe if you did. Check back for more videos. They will be coming soon. If you didn't check if Aquarius isn't your rising or ascendant sign, your moon, Venus, please check back other readings too and kind of get the story even more expansive. So anyway, love you. I hope you have a great rest of the month, and I'll see you soon.